stuff that we as just Justin and I as mom and dad know. There is stuff going on. I know everybody thinks it's become this big stall and we're not out there searching and we're not having search parties, but there's a reason for that. We have information that we don't want to be out there searching. We don't want people out there searching because there is stuff behind the scenes that just can't be released to the public right now.
We do know that there's two people that lived in the area or were in the area, Chase Venstra, who has appeared in court, and then we have the other neighbor who was James Brenner.
Correct.
So can you tell...
What's up, Mob Crew? I'm Chris. In today's video, I wanted to talk about the recent interview with Candice Cooley and why there is no active searches going on for Dylan Rounds. We'll talk about that and more in today's video. Also, today's missing person case is Michelle Rose Bernstein Schultz. She went missing in Phoenix, Arizona. She will be featured at the end of my video, so please stay until the end for that. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the channel, everybody, where we cover murder, mystery, to the paranormal. So with the latest interview with Candice Cooley, the mother of Dylan Rounds, recently dropped some key information as well as some other info that was a little more cryptic. She came on East Idaho News recently and spoke that the investigation is not stalled and is moving right along. That we as just Justin and I as mom and dad know, there is stuff going on. I know everybody thinks it's become this big stall and we're not out there searching and we're not having search parties, but there's a reason for that. Candice claims that she believes that the two men that have been arrested, James Brenner and Chase Venstra, know what happened to Dylan. Brenner, who worked for Dylan, was known to have a short fuse and also a dark past, including attempted murder. He is also now considered a suspect in the disappearance of Dylan Rounds. And Chase Venstra, the guy who Dylan gave a ride back into the town of Montello on Wednesday the 25th. According to Chase, he was seen on camera that Saturday the 28th in North Salt Lake City. That Saturday would be the day in question that something most likely happened to Dylan, considering that was the last time anybody heard from him. Candice claims that big things are happening behind the scenes, which for Dylan Round's sake I hope is true. But what probably is the most confusing aspect at this time is why there is no active searching going on, considering that in the interview she says they have not found Dylan Rounds.
We know that so far Dylan has not been found.
Correct.
My main theory as to why that may be is that they are using that reward as some kind of incentive to get someone to roll on the other person. In a scenario with two or more suspects involved somehow in the crime, would be that the first one to talk gets the better deal, especially if they are just an accomplice. And well, maybe this is the strategy here, since they have conducted many searches over the first 2 weeks, including our 4 times we've been out there. I think they believe that the best play in recovering Dylan Rounds is to put a big incentive in front of the ones who may be responsible. I believe with how much time law enforcement, including FBI, have spent at and around the location of the grain shed where they found Dylan Rounds' boots, it sounds like they have found more evidence of some type confirming this is a homicide investigation.
You and Box Elder Sheriff's Office, and I believe Elko too, had said, please don't go out there and search.
Correct.
And some people were saying, well, if it was my kid, I'd be out there searching nonstop. Why don't they want help with the search?
Right.
Can you address that?
So what people got to realize is the FBI and Box Elder have been out there and they have been gathering stuff from the soil, from that immediate, they have been all over it. They've had more heavy equipment out there. They've had more dogs out there. They have been all over it. You take somebody who's untrained and just think they're gonna go out there and be the hero. They're stepping over the stuff that the FBI and Box Elder County are now gathering, and Elko and all these law enforcement agents that are now involved. Us going out there, civilians, we just ruined stuff. I mean, the whole crime scene, the whole scene, we call the crime scene now, was so tainted from the beginning because of how it was handled. Everything that's there needs to be preserved. And I am sorry, you're not gonna go out and go walking through that desert and just stumble across my son, because we have been everywhere. You know, all the stuff was right in front of us from day one. It was all right there.
So what happens now?
We wait. There's a lot of stuff being processed. So hopefully that'll give us a few more answers. There's been some stuff that has been processed that's given us some answers. And we hope one of these two guys talks.
Sadly, Dylan Rounds would be turning 20 on the 1st of August, and the family invites people who would like to honor Dylan to plant black-eyed Susan seeds. Dylan really loved sunflowers, and Candice says that would be a great way to honor her son. We also wanted to say that we've tried our best to help locate Dylan Rounds, and our drone footage is still being reviewed, but until they say otherwise, we are going to step back from the ongoing search in respect of the family and law enforcement. But we wanted to say thank you so much for the support. Please leave a comment and share your thoughts down below. Also, please smash that like button and share this video with a friend. If you would like to support this channel, please consider donating to one of the links in the description or becoming a member. Also, today's missing person case is Michelle Rose Bernstein Schultz. Last seen in Phoenix, Arizona. She is 36 years old, black hair, hazel gray eyes. She went missing on June 29th near 40th Street and Greenway Road. Please take a close look. Please take care of yourself and be sure to tell someone you love them, and I love you all.